Hello everyone, and today we are going to be making macarons. What you're going to want to do first is preheat your oven to 320 degrees Fahrenheit. Then you're going to want to take some lemon juice and you're going to put it on a paper towel. What this is going to do is help degrease our metal cookware. Just getting rid of that excess grease that we don't want to affect our macarons. Next, we're going to sift 114 grams of powdered sugar, 50 grams of almond flour, 7 grams of cocoa powder, and a pinch of salt. We're then going to take our sifted powdered sugar, add in the cocoa powder. Then we're going to take the almond flour and add it in with the powdered sugar and cocoa powder. And then we're just going to take a whisk, mix those together. We're then going to put 57 grams of egg whites in a bowl and start mixing them at a low speed until it becomes a white color. Then we're going to slowly add in 28 grams of sugar until the sugar is fully dissolved into the egg whites. At this point, we're going to crank up the speed to medium, and we're going to beat it until we get a soft, glossy peaks. Once we get those soft, glossy peaks, we're going to add in 1/8 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar and keep mixing. Once the peaks have become a little bit more stiff, we're going to go ahead and stop the mixer. Make sure to check that those soft, glossy peaks have formed. And then we're going to go ahead and add in 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Once we add in the vanilla, we're going to mix at a high speed to get stiff peaks. Then once we can tell that the mixture is coming together, we're going to slow it down and check to see if our peaks will stand on their own. If they kind of flop a little bit, then we must keep mixing it. But if they stand by themselves, then we know that our mixture is good to go. Now the next step is we're going to add in our beaten egg whites with our dry mixture of powdered sugar, almond flour, cocoa powder, and salt. And we're going to fold it in with a spatula. This is very important that we use a spatula just to keep our mixture nice and just fold it in. We don't mix, we're going to fold it in with a spatula really gently and slowly add in our dry mixture until we get a good consistency. Once we get a good consistency, we're going to add our mixture to a piping bag. Then we're going to line 2 baking sheets with parchment paper. We'll take our batter and our piping bags and begin to pipe about 1 inch in diameter circles. Then, once we've done all of our circles, we're going to smack it on the table to flatten it out and knock out all the air bubbles. And we're also going to take a toothpick to pop all the air bubbles. It's very important that there are no air bubbles left, because if so, it will ruin it when it is baking. Then we're going to pop them in the oven for 14 to 15 minutes, just watching them, making sure they don't get too dark brown, but we want to make sure that they're cooked. While the cookies are cooling, you're going to make a ganache that is 2 ounces of heavy cream, 2.5 ounces of chocolate, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and a pinch of salt. And you're just going to put all those in a microwave-safe bowl, put them in the microwave, and mix it together. Then you're going to pipe it out onto the cookies. You can add as much or as little as you want. I like a little less filling. Some people like more. It just depends on how you feel. And then we're just going to put the other half of the cookie on, and you're going to refrigerate these for about 2 hours before serving just to make sure that they are nice and soft. And there you have it. You've made chocolate macarons.